Everyone says that time passes, but no one knows how fast it is passing. But what if someone truly knew what the speed of time is? Can they then change their future? Today's story begins with a single mother named Jess, who works as a waitress and is at that stage of her life where her entire life was buried under the burden of her responsibilities for her child and herself. That day when she woke up, her son Tom suddenly woke up scared and started crying. So his mother comforts him that you must have seen a bad dream. Nothing like this happens in reality. Now calm down. Actually, Tom has a special kind of illness in which he is growing, but only physically. His mind is still that of a child. For this reason, Jess always keeps him close to her and loves him more than herself. Today, she has to go and enjoy with friends working with her, so she was quickly wrapping everything up when suddenly her doorbell rang. She went outside, but there was no one there. Then who rang the bell? Then a sound came from inside due to something breaking. Upon going inside, it was found that Tom had dropped a bottle of paint after cleaning, which she immediately got busy packing her clothes. And then when it was Tom's turn, he refused to go with her at the last moment. Jess tried a lot to take him along, but he remained stubborn. So in anger, she left him at home and went alone. But she herself does not know what happened to her on the way. Now when she reached the port, Victor picked her up, who was quite worried seeing her behavior. Just then Greg came, who had invited everyone on his boat. He also asked the reason seeing this behavior of Jess, to which she said that nothing happened to her. Then Greg asked her about Tom, that he was also about to come, right? So Jess lied that he was sleeping. That is why I did not bring him. But seeing the complexion of her face, Greg himself is not able to understand what has actually happened to her. Anyway, when she does not tell anything, he ignores that thing and goes onto the boat. Everyone, while enjoying, keeps going into the sea. But in this confusion, they did not even realize how far they have come. Meanwhile, Jess, whose eyes had closed, woke up due to a bad dream. She saw that she is stuck on an unknown island and there is no one around. Seeing her strange behavior, Greg also went to Victor and asked, she was about to bring her son, so why didn't she bring him? Then Victor told that her son is suffering from an illness, so it is possible that is why she did not bring him. Or maybe he went to school, but today is Sunday. What kind of school would be open today? This was Victor's question, but Greg had no answer. Here Victor tells one more thing, that when he was bringing her here by car, even then I had asked the same question. Then it was as if she was lost in some other world. It seemed as if for a moment she was lost somewhere. After some time, everyone noticed that a shadow of black clouds is coming over them, meaning the storm is near. So Greg immediately tries to contact some ship present around him. Then his radio connected to a girl who disconnected after saying just this much, that there is someone who is killing us. Please help us. Before Greg could ask anything more than this, then the whole connection broke. Now the storm was also at its peak, and then what was feared happened. Their boat could not bear those waves and sank, but everyone was wearing life jackets, so they survived. When morning came, they were all sitting in the hope that someone would surely pass by here for help, and something like this happened. But here only help was not going to be received. But from here now, the beginning of the end is. Why am I saying this? You will know in a little while. They saw a large ship coming from the front, so they started screaming, but it did not stop, but it passed so close that they got a chance to board it. So one by one, they all boarded it. But after that, it felt as if there was more peace on this ship than anywhere else in this world. There were rooms, but the people living in them were not there. It felt as if this ship had eaten them. Because of this silence, they also started getting scared. Just then, Jess feels as if she has been here before, but Greg tells her that it could be your illusion, and this happens sometimes, so there is nothing to worry about. But Jess was not feeling anything like that. Going a little more inside, Victor saw a painting which was of the ship, and below it was its name, which was Aeolus, hearing which Jess remembers something. Actually, Aeolus was the god of wind in Greek mythology. This ship was also named after him, but he was very angry with his son, Sisyphus, because he was very clever. He had even dodged death twice, but his father did not like this. So for his actions, he gave him such a punishment in which he had to take a large stone to a high mountain. Sisyphus found this very easy because he was incredibly powerful. But whenever he reached halfway, that stone would roll down, so he would take it up again. But this same thing happened again and again. And in this way, his father, meaning the god of wind, bound him to an eternal punishment, which he got due to his actions. Jess was just explaining all this, that just then, they heard the sound of something falling, so Victor went to check. Then he found Jess's keys there, but she hadn't even gone there yet, so how did the keys fall there? Everyone said it might be that Heather dropped them, but where is Heather? To find her, they all reached a room where a lot of food was kept, which was completely fresh. It seemed as if it had been placed here just a little while ago. But where are the ones who eat? Jess asked Victor here. Then his watch was showing 11 o'clock, but her own watch was showing 8 o'clock, which is the time also happening in the watch installed on the ship. All these things no one was able to understand. But now this is the beginning, because even bigger twists are going to meet them ahead. Just then, Jess sees a shadow, following which Victor goes, while on the other hand, Greg and Jess also follow him, and the remaining 2 people stay in that same room. Now when these 2 were going, then they hear a voice calling from a room, so they immediately go into it, where they saw that someone has written with blood on the mirror that, "Go to the theater." After reading this, Jess's condition worsens, so she forbids Greg from going, but he goes and tells her to go back to those same people. But when she went there, all that food had now rotted, and those 2 were also not there. In the meantime, Victor arrives in a badly injured state and, without understanding anything, starts beating her. Jess also has to kill him in self-defense. Otherwise, he would have really killed her. Just then, suddenly from the direction of the theater, the sound of shooting bullets comes. So Jess went there running and saw that someone has shot Greg. Then Sally tells her that before dying, he told us that you have shot him. But Jess was in that room. She has just arrived. She is here. Just then Downey says, "Then tell me, why did you tell us to go to the theater? Someone is waiting for you there." All these things were going above Jess's head because she herself is not able to understand what is going on. Just then, an unknown person shoots Sally and Downey, ending their game. And now he tries to shoot Jess too. But she saves her own life and runs away and comes to the deck. But that unknown man was right behind her, but the bullets in his gun had run out. Just then, an axe comes into Jess's hand, with which she starts hitting him. Then that unknown person says, "Don't do this. Finish everyone, then you will survive. Otherwise, nothing will change." After saying this much, he jumps into the water, but Jess did not understand anything he said. But not only this happened, but one more thing happened that will open everyone's mind. She saw her own group begging for help in their capsized boat, meaning it is a clear meaning that Jess is now trapped in such a place in which she will see everything that has happened. If said in easy language, then she will see everything happening again and again, which she had seen with her own eyes just a while ago. Which means she is stuck in a maze of time from which she herself does not know how to get out. Anyway, for now she hides from her group and sees that they are all doing the same things they had done after coming here. Meaning this time too, everyone will die, but this time who will be left in the end? Here now, when she was watching those people while hiding, just then her keys fall right there, which Victor comes to take. So real Jess goes and hides in that same room where a lot of food is kept. Then these people also come there. During that time, that other Jess sees a shadow, which was actually this Jess whom Victor chases, which also finds her. Then she tries to tell her everything, that those people have come here before, but Victor thinks all this is a joke, so she does not believe any of her words. So, in anger, Jess pushes him, due to which his head hits a hook and he falls down, badly injured. After this running, she reached a room where she saw a lot of torn papers, on which it was written that, "Kill all the people before they get off the boat, otherwise this will go on for years." After reading this, real Jess herself also writes this on a note. Just then, her gaze fell on her locket lying right there, which was not just one but thousands, meaning many Jesses have come here before. Seeing this, everything becomes clear to Jess as to what is going on. She will have to break this time cycle. Only then will something happen. Otherwise, these things will just keep going on. So she now goes out with a gun. In the middle, she met Victor, who was badly injured. Just then, she saw the new Jess, who has just arrived. So now she moved forward to kill her, but despite being in front, she could not shoot her because she did not have that much courage inside her. Just then, the injured Victor came, whom she got busy in handling, but after some time, he breathes his last. So now she just has to save Sally and Downey somehow. So she immediately went to the theater where everything had already happened, which we have seen before, meaning Greg has been shot by that old Jess. But real Jess saves Sally and Downey and brings them out. And by giving them her gun, tells them, "You people stay right here and shoot anyone who comes in front of you, because they are not the one with whom you have come." Hearing all this, both of them do not understand anything, but they still followed her words and stood there aiming the gun. The Jess who came out saw bloodstains, so following them, she reached the deck. Just then she heard the sound of a bullet from below, hearing which she started going down. But by then that old Jess had come in front of those two, who was wearing that mask. She said to them, come with me, otherwise we will all be killed." So they also thought she is the real one, so they started going with her. Here, when the real Jess went down, she saw that those two are not there at all, so she started calling them, which those two also heard. But the old Jess who was with them said that she has gone crazy, you come with me. Now when they went into the room, that same Jess tries to kill them by attacking them with a knife, in which Downey dies. But Sally survives and runs and comes to the control room, where she said to everyone on the radio that she is with us and is killing everyone, please save us. Her words are being heard by Greg, who is stuck on the boat. Remember anything? You must have seen this scene in the beginning, meaning the girl who was asking for help at that time was Sally herself, who was there also, and here also. And just now, such a scene will come, which will prove how long Sally has been here. In the meantime, the real Jess reaches there, but Sally thinks that she has done all this, so she runs away from her to the upper deck. The real Jess follows her, and the sight that comes now, seeing that, her senses are blown away. Actually, there was not just one Sally, but countless Sallys, but they were all dead, which means this is that the time cycle which the real Jess had tried to break, it was also done by the Jess who came before her, due to which all these Sallys were lying dead here. But now she goes to Sally and tries to explain to her that whatever is happening, it is not the first time, but it has been going on for many years. But now I will close all of them. But in just this much time, Sally dies. Just then, we see that a new group asks for help, but this time Jess will have to finish them all. Only then will something move forward. Otherwise, she will remain trapped in this labyrinth forever. So she went straight down and made a mask for herself and came in the same avatar which was the previous Jess or the very first Jess. In the room, she has to go to the theater first, she wrote this, which after reading, Greg reached there, and then behind him these two also, at that same place, real Jess was also looking for. And as soon as she got the chance, she shot Greg first, and then later Sally and Downey too. But the new Jess escaped, so she chases her. Then here comes the same scene which we had seen in the beginning of the story, meaning with the very first Jess, both Jesses are fighting among themselves, and the new Jess started to overpower the old one. That is, real Jess. Then real Jess also told her the same thing which the Jess of that time had said, kill them, otherwise this will go on for years. And saying this much, she jumps into the water. Friends, now from here, a different plot is going to come in front of you, meaning the things which we had seen earlier. Why were they? And what was the reason behind them? Now we will know. So when Jess's eyes opened on a place like an island, exactly similar to how she had seen in her dream while sleeping on that boat. From here, she went ahead and saw her house, inside which was that same old Jess who was yelling at Tom because he was not wearing clothes. And this real Jess was watching through the window, which Tom sees, and due to this fear, that color bottle fell from his hand, seeing which the old Jess came and started beating him. Just then, this one rang the bell, and when she went out to see, there was no one there. But when she came back into the house, this Jess had entered. And as soon as that Jess came inside, she kills her with a hammer. And Tom sees all this. But the Jess who did this said to him the same thing which we had heard in the beginning of the story, meaning, this is a bad dream which you just saw, so forget it. After saying this much, she takes him and sits in the car and brings the dead body of that Jess out of the house. And after closing in the trunk, she started taking her to hide somewhere. Just then a bird collided with her car, so she went to throw it aside. But there were many such birds there, meaning this incident had also happened here before with Jess. Seeing all this, she immediately ran and came into the car and started speeding it up. But because of the speed, Tom started getting scared, and suddenly the car collided with a truck, due to which their entire car turned over. Nearby, people immediately ran to see if anyone is alive, but the dead body of the dead Jess came out, and Tom had also been killed. But the real Jess was alive, so now she went back to that same port from where this all started, so that she could go back into that loop and achieve her son. Everything here is same as we saw in the beginning, and the story ends with this scene, meaning, friends, this loop will always keep going on and will never end. This is a mind-bending story that keeps your interest till the end.